Hey everyone, happy Friday Eve. Yep, because not to mention, come tomorrow, we are heading into Friday. And related to the Friday will definitely be the weekend. So yeah, let's see. Today, this is my art masterpiece video. Welcome to number 56. I thought I made one this morning and thought it was 55, but here's the thing. I made 55 last time and it was short. That was when I showcased my country collage that was worked on in Puerto Rico. So, right now, welcome to number 56 and for tonight's video on this art masterpiece video showcase, well, put together by me, I've got two new collages that I worked on, and they were both based on one thing, and that would be autism. Here's the thing, this year has been very wonderful, especially for the autism community, because let's take a look back. Travel back to 2009. When autism was first heard about, a lot of people thought it was, how do I put it like this? It didn't really exist. There was nothing special about it. They thought it was just a made-up thing that came out of nowhere. But here's the thing. Autism really did exist. And it was heard about, but the biggest problem was it wasn't heard about enough. Because many people kept thinking that, does autism really exist? Or is this something stupid that was just made up that it doesn't really exist as ever? Here's the thing, autism does exist. Let's travel back to when you saw many people that had their IQs the way there is. But then here's the thing about them. With autism plays a very different role where the role is not only so different, it's, how do I say this? The role is not only so different, it's very special where fellows and individuals, especially on the autism spectrum, are good at something that they know about as their greatest knowledge. And they know something about something as their greatest knowledge so much that they know something that no one knows about except for one person, which is that person on the spectrum knowing something so good about the knowledge that they are good at as ever. So yeah. And let me tell you this, autistic fellows like myself and everyone around this world, we know what it means to become so good at something that we have the absolute knowledge for it, even when we help the world keep breathing in a way of not only changing the game, but also making a difference that you can't ignore as ever. And I'm not going to lie, I'm very proud to be an autistic lad, because going back, when I was 15 years old, I found out about my diagnosis, and this was during summertime. It was, summertime, 2009. Summertime was drawing near, and I was heading to a real hellhole called high school. Don't ask what school I went to, because I really don't give a shit about that school. Before I found myself in that situation, I was very surprised and relieved to find out about my diagnosis that autism runs in the family very much. Try like this. My uncle, he had it when he was growing up. To be honest though, no one knew what it was during back in his time. And then my stepsister, coming from my father's side of the family, she has it also. And then after her, there was me. And let's put it like this: I'm the third individual in line. I'm the third individual in the family to have this neutral disorder. Even though I call it a wonderful blessing, because here's the thing about us autistic fellows, especially all male and female fellows. We are so smart in our ways. We are so smart in our own ways that we know what keeps the world breathing, especially when we're good at something as an absolute knowledge that we know about as ever. And individuals think that we don't know nothing about the knowledge that they see. They think we don't know nothing about the knowledge that they think is a joke. They think the knowledge that we know. Wait, hold on, let me try like this. They think that the knowledge that we know is a joke, that they don't know about the knowledge that we always keep seeing that makes things more breathing. I shouldn't say breathable, in a way of keeping the world breathing. What's the word I'm looking for? They underestimate us. Actually, they overestimate. Yeah. Let's put it like this. Individuals think that autistic fellows are not so bright. They act like as if autistic fellows don't know anything. We do know something. We always make the world feel calm, relaxed, even keep it breathing. And the thing they think about autism is that autism ain't nothing to them, but it is something to everyone. This is how we become our own characters, versus trying to be like what others are when they make, I don't know how can I put it like this? When they make offensive, disrespectful, degrading, even severe remarks out of their mouths, even when something that's especially when something that everyone knows that's not right as ever to go for is very severe as ever, especially as a severe remark. So when I look at autism, I see it as something special, something so special that I call it a wonderful blessing for a very good reason. This year has been so wonderful because let me put it like this. This year has been so wonderful that the autism community is finding itself in a very wonderful and glorious place. And you know, if I hadn't come onto the scene, I feel like it will still be right where it was, where no one's really noticing anything about it as ever. But when I came onto this, let me tell you this: when I came onto the scene, I wanted to get the autism community the one thing it had never had, going back to when it all started, and that was an absolute voice. And the voice not only came to exist, it came. How should I put it like this? The voice not only came to exist, it came from non-existing to really. Let me put it like this: the voice not only came about, it came to exist. And the reason it did because our voice, our stories. Let's try this. Our stories with autism became the absolute voice for the autism community to keep going. So going that the change is not stopping. It's still going as it's still growing and growing. And when I say growing, means that we're going to keep making the change happen until everything is not only changed, but set the way that we want for all fellows on the autism spectrum to feel calm, relaxed, even comfortable, even for the next generation that's coming in right after us, right after everything we've done. So you know what? I'm so glad this year has been so not only tremendous, it's been not only so glorious, it's been so very beautiful. So beautiful that I will never forget how this really came about as ever. And I'm so glad that the autism community has someone right behind them, especially when that someone is me. And another thing, for those that don't know, let me put it like this, because I put this on one of my collages I'm going to showcase to you guys in about a few minutes. I wrote this on one of my collages, and this went something like this. If you read, it went like this. Don't ever judge. Don't ever judge. You really and definitely don't understand. Actually, yeah, let me try like this. It went something like this. Don't ever judge what you really and definitely don't understand. And that goes double for everybody that thinks they know everything about autism, but don't know the whole thing about it. So right now, I'm going to showcase one of them right now, especially the one I did yesterday morning. Here's the one I did for girls on the autism spectrum. Here's the thing. You know, I just see male individuals on the autism spectrum. Do you ever see female individuals on the autism spectrum? Because I know I did. And last time I checked with them on it, a difference is always made, like I wrote down here. And at the top, you do see where it says, what do you know about girls on the autism spectrum? And here's the thing. Girls on the autism spectrum are so very special, like all male individuals on the autism spectrum. We all have one thing in common. We want to keep the world breathing, even make a difference, especially when the difference is being made and the game is changing. We all make a difference in this world, and that's what keeps the world breathing so very much that we know what it means to keep breathing as ever. And for those that don't understand about keep breathing, maybe you need to go back to where it all started for you, even if you understood where this whole thing started in the first place. I will hold this up so you guys can see for yourselves. I'll try to get in closer as much as I can. I'll try to hold it the way it should be at this moment. I apologize. Yep. Hang. Yep. I'm gonna hold this up for a few more minutes and then I'm moving on to the one that I worked on last Tuesday night. Alright, my friends. That was the one I worked on for yesterday morning. Now comes the next one. Last Tuesday night, I worked on this one so very much because it matters to me as ever. And everyone in this world is really understanding what autism is all about. Others, on the other hand, they still act that they know everything about it, but never intend to look it over thoroughly, carefully, even clearly as ever when they think they know so much about it, except one thing. They skim through everything, and next thing you know, don't take the time to understand it more. So, and they also like to play the judging slash criticizing slash berating slash prejudice shit as ever. which is getting so old that you want to keep going back to where it all started. Here's the thing. You keep doing that nonsense stuff. It's not going to get old. It's going to get so old that no one wants really nothing to do with you. The world wants to keep breathing in a way where not only the game is changing, but a difference is being made as ever. And if you don't understand the words, a difference is being if you don't understand the words of a difference is made, then you really need to go back to where it all started for you. Even if you think you learned everything except one thing, you just got through what you wanted because you wanted the easy way out. So let me show you this one. This is what I put together last Tuesday night. I apologize if you guys can't see that clip yet. Up here, we got Autism Forever. This is what I wrote down, coming from one of the images I put in this. It says, I hear you, I see you, I feel you, I have been in your place before, you are not alone, I hear your cries. And like I said as I started the beginning of this video, you know what I meant when I said these words. Don't ever judge what you really and definitely don't understand. And when I say those words, if you really definitely don't understand what's happening here and what's going on in this world that's keeping the world breathing, then you really need to go back to the one thing that you never liked as ever. And I would say pretty much everything from where it all started, especially for you. When I put this together, this matters to me very much because the autism community has the one thing that I wanted to give it, and has been given to them coming from me, and that's a voice. And like I said, if it wasn't for me, if I hadn't come onto the scene, it will still have no voice as ever, which is like the worst part to ever come across, as you can tell, even in picture in your head. So I'm gonna hold this up for your loves to see for yourselves as I still hold this up. And I also did post this on my YouTube channel in the community section. So if you look at it, you'll be amazed what you see from me. I'm going to hold this up for a few more minutes and then it'll be time to wrap things up. Like I said, for tonight's Art Masterpieces video, meet number 56. I'm so glad I got to do this over because this morning I thought I had done 55, but I thought I didn't do 55, but I did, even though it was short. So here I am doing number 56. In a few seconds, I want to put this away and then it'll be time to wrap things up. All right, my friends. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right, there you have it, my friends. These were the two collages that I worked on throughout this week, based on one thing: autism. And I hope you all got to enjoy this. I hope you got to enjoy what I showcased throughout this video. This was number 56. I just want to say thank you for your time. You are more than welcome to watch this, and this is for children, very much, especially all loved ones who are on the autism spectrum, children, teens, definitely young adults as we know it. So yes, like I said, you loves are more than welcome to watch this over and over again until you understand and learn, and understand more about autism. And if you have loved ones in your family, even friends who have a loved one that's on the spectrum, do yourself a favor. Make them feel comfortable. Make them feel calm, relaxed, versus making them feel irritated, upset, agitated, even uncomfortable. Because the last thing you need is to put them in a situation. The last thing you need is to put them in a place where they're getting irritated by someone that just wants to get it over with quickly and move on with their lives. So I say this right now. Thank you, loves, for watching this video. Thank you for your time of need. I will see you all next time. Take care.